how are you all doing? Thank you for your love and support. We really appreciate you. If today is the first time you are coming across us, or you are seeing this face for the first time, please do well to like our videos and share. In this platform, we react to all videos and your opinion is highly needed. So please sit back, watch this video carefully, drop your opinion in the comment section, and I'll be right back.
Which is going to be detrimental to the future of all of us. And nobody wants that kind of thing. So anybody who feels that this is one of the person is joking, it's going to continue and it will continue.
But then, if you really check, right, for the past few days since the effect of this, people have been struggling, going to work, people have been really, Lagosians have been suffering. So what is the alternative? Because it's not about the issue of Okada ban. Yes, Okada ban needs to go. They need to ban Okada, but what are the alternatives? That is the issue that people are actually concerned about.
We have conducted an opinion poll since this thing started. Majority of Lagosians, they prefer what to cause suffering to what they saw before the ban in those local government areas. The facts are there, the figures are there. And I tell you, go and check it out. By next week, you see that the figures will reduce in hospitals. You see that the figures will reduce at places where they mend bones. I'm telling you. So if people call this suffering, I do not know. There's a Yoruba proverb that says that the shiki was feeding on something ever before the arrival of the corn. Lagos is the smallest state in Nigeria, even though it has the highest population of people. I mean, so the land mass has not increased. So what is it that has made it difficult for people to operate the way they used to operate? To work the way they used to work? If anything, Okada has brought fast journey. It's also a fast lane to death. It's also a fast lane to losing your limbs. It's also a fast lane to making people get smashed. So I think the decision is in the interest of the people, and the people are buying it. They like it. So there will be some pains here and there initially. But at the end of the day, you see that the society will be better for it.
Okay, but I feel like the real cost of the issue why people take back has not been solved. The reason people take back is because of the traffic congestion in Lagos. So there
is no city of Lagos, the size of Lagos, anywhere in the world where you don't have traffic congestion. I've been in Chicago, I've been in New York, I've been in so many places. Let me tell you, the one in New York is even worse. If you go and look at the statistics, Lagos is now number 1 to 20 of cities with traffic in the world. But people will come here and tell us that Lagos' situation is peculiar, it is exclusive, it is all lies. But that will not stop the government from moving. What Lagosians should do is to embrace other sources of transportation. The waterways are good. For the past 3 years, Lagos Ferry has operated 21 ferries. Up to today, not a single record of accident. So the ferries, the waterways are safe. And we are building jetties all over the place. About 15 of them have been built as I speak with you. In Badagry, in Liverpool, in Apapa, in Maitu, in Ijede, and so many other places that we are building jetties. So Lagosians will embrace waterways. And by the grace of God, by the end of this year, the blue line and the red line train services will be tested. By the first quarter of next year, Lagosians will have passengers going on those trains.
Sir, I'm more concerned about these guys. 5,000 were initially seized, and now 2,000. That's about 7,000 men out of job. For those that took this as their job, what have you put in place? I heard you say they can form cooperative. But what has the government put in place to sort out these guys? Because that's like they don't have a job.
I said something before that the city was feeding on something ever before the arrival of the corn. Let me tell you, from our own research, why these guys are mushrooming in Lagos is because of security problems in some other states of Nigeria. They are coming here. And are you going to say that because there are security problems in other states in Nigeria, Lagos should continue to bear the brunt? Lagos should continue to provide for people. We say Lagos, we can't stop people from coming in. The Constitution does not allow us to do that. But if you are coming into Lagos, it's very simple. Come and take class card. Let us be able to account for you. Let us know the number of people that we have. Let us know the number of people who are using our roads, who are using our waterways, who are using all the facilities, our hospitals that we have in Lagos. But these guys will not come. And then the security implication of allowing them to fly all over the place the way they do. So if you do that, the security implications and the safety implications, they are greater than any other consideration that you can have. There are many different ways of having a living in Lagos apart from riding Okada. How many are they? Considering the number of people who are doing decent work in Lagos.
I just want to confirm officially now. You said previously you've crushed 5,000.
Yeah.
And you're crushing 2,000 to the 7,000. It's okay.
Now we continue to push that. Like that.
Thank you, sir.
The goes on day and night.
That was the Commissioner for Information detailing to us how the Okada go. Again, there's a couple of bikes that have been already crushed and pushed together, packed together, ready to be disposed. This one happened this morning. Now, so then they crushed the bikes and they put them together, ready to be disposed. And this machine with here, now they do the crushing. After they don't crush it, they can't drop them for ground. according to government, people been the rumor said they dash out the bikes and some they sell off the bike, but no. With what we don't see this morning, the Commissioner of Information don't come prove to us say they know they sell anything off. Say see. So then they crush them and they throw away all of them. Say nothing like Okada for their plan for Lagos State. So that is the situation here from Lagos. For southwest of Nigeria, where we they bring on a live update. For people who just they join us, they throw question up and down. This is not place when they say they crush all the Okada motorbikes waiting seats for Lagos State. So far, the commissioner said they don't crush about 5,000 and they crush about 2,000 today. And they will continue to the seize and to the crush. They're not going back on this. One thing we person would wonder, what are the economic situation, economic consequences of this? Because this is now where people they use make money. Now see how they crush them. So what happens to those people? And I asked the commissioner, he wasn't emphatic about waiting they don't put in place to replace livelihood of these people, means of livelihood of these people. He was rather saying that made them go form cooperative and come meet government. I don't think that is the situation here. So about 7,000 people, having seized about 7,000 bikes, that means about 7,000 people are already out of work.
So we want to know if this bike that we arrested prior to 1st of June invalidates that of 1st of February 2020. Is still very much in force. The one that was pronounced on the 1st of February 2020 is still very much in force. And that particular pronouncement banned Okada in all the 6 local governments and all the LCDAs in the 6 local governments. The 6 local government and the LCDAs, Local Council Development Authority, and the same policy that affects Okadas affects all the tricycles that are operating in those houses. And at the same time, you understand that Polo Pay was not operating in Lagos until February 2020. It was when they banned Okada, when they banned tricycles, that people started buying Polo Pay. But it was not early this year that we started seeing inflow of tricycles again. And we started seeing inflow of motorcycles in large number. If you travel on the express, you discover that a lot of them are just coming. But this is just the position of the government, and we just need to abide by it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Again.
Shola Jejeloye, Chairman Tax Force.
Okay, now about here we'll go end this live broadcast now. After I don't show now the set of bikes where they don't pack full here where they want scatter. One of the things we're going to try clear out now, we say to tell people say the ban on Okada also they affect tricycle. Now I even don't understand that part of the law. Tricycle now they want to call keke. They say they ban them too for all the routes where they ban Okada. Now we say anybody see them for any of those routes, they go also arrest them and seize them. But for here, they only Okada so they seize. Now they see we don't see any tricycle they seize for here. But the chairman of the task force, Mr. Shola, just they clear air and they talk say so as it be now everyone. Then they also make the law affect keke and pep, and the NBC person no go fit also ride those ones for all those routes. So all those ones be no day for the plan for Lagos State. These are bikes that have been seized, and they go some crush all of them as they don't begin the crushing process already. Thank you so much for joining us for this our live broadcast today. With a great honor with the hell of honor, the thank honor. As we end of this session now, we'll sit around when the second process of crushing will begin. So I'll also show on that part also. Wanna thank you so much. So now join us. More and more bikes all over the place. Thousands, when I say thousands. One thing I discovered is apart from the crushing, I just noticed that you get some of the Okada where they lose the parts. I can't confirm exactly why they lose the parts. But you see, they see with your eyes now. You see, this one's then lose the parts completely. This is not the skeleton of the Okada. This is not the exhaust pipes. That's side, not the tires. Did there? So on the tires. Over here, now the engines. And down here are the front wheels of the Okada. And over there are the tanks where they carry fuel. Now I'm wondering, what team make them do all these ones? Because there's been allegations, the government, they sell out the Okada. And that allegation also they talk say, government they dash out the Okada. Nobody know they won't be true. But Commission of Information say they know they sell. Say now crushing they do. And they don't prove to us that they do crushing. But in the same process of crushing, now would they and they notice say all these spare parts of the Okada, they don't lose them, separate them. Like say it's something where they won't move out to somewhere. I think I'll have to go back to the Commission of Information to ask a question about this particular thing I just noticed now. So I'm moving over back to him. Stay with me. Stay with me. I'm not cutting off yet. Yes. Can't see with your eyes. Oh, okay.
That brings us to the end of this update. Do where to like the video, share and subscribe. Thank you very much for always tuning in. I really do appreciate. Share the video and tell your friends about this platform, because the best thing or the best place for you to be is here. Turn on the bell icon so that whenever I drop a new buzz boost like this, you'll be the first to notify. Thank you once again and remain blessed.